So, hi, hello, and welcome to another TBR video. So, last month's TBR did not go well. I have barely finished anything from there. I have barely read this month. I can't really say why. I just haven't. So, yeah, let's just say that. I don't think I did. Let's just say that, this did not go very well. I finished 2 of these. So, yeah. Let's see. I am kind of wanting to have just like not a lot of books on my TBR just because apparently I don't read. But I don't know. I am kind of hoping that everything will be fine enough. I have like one goal. I am kind of hoping that I will be able to finish off kind of like almost the entire like Percy Jackson series, like in a whole, like, yeah. Just because then I'm done with that and then I can start something new. And then I think I am going to try then and get through Throne of Glass series and, just see how much can I get done, and then like maybe before I start that I will listen to something really easy, but I don't know. Let's see what it has in store for us. I don't know. I am kind of afraid because some of these I kind of don't want to do, but let's see what we are going to get. So I am not having the same leeway as I had last month where I just picked up whatever I wanted to. Apparently that thing didn't go so well because I haven't read anything. So let's see. So the first one, can you see that? A book with a werewolf shifter. So let's see, what do we have? Now, let's face it, I do have one of them on my Kindle. So if I read Stray, I have that one on my Kindle. So, it shouldn't. I mean, it could be a problem, but technically, I already own it, meaning that I want to get it off my Kindle. So let's go with that. So, next one. Can you see that? A dark romance. Okay, that can mean anything. Okay, I have had this on my TBR before. I'm just saying, I had it on my TBR. Didn't get to it, but it is on my 12 books to read, into like 12 series to read in 2026, and that is Promises and Pomegranates. However, there is a book that you need to read before, and that is Sweet Sin. So I am just, to be honest, I think I'm going to put Sweet Sin on here. And like my whole entire reason for putting only this, even if it's only 86 pages, I want to read that before. And to be honest, I'm just like, if I like this, then I can continue on with it. And it's easier to continue on with it once I have started it, So we are going with that. So, next one. This one, if anyone can read it. Part of a 4+ book series. Okay. And it also says that it has to be a final book support group. Meaning that we have a lot. But there is a lot in here. I mean, even if it is sort of like different series, I am going to put like the Percy Jackson series on it, like Camp Half-Blood Chronicles, just because I feel like those are like a part of a like really big series. Let us just see. Basically, I don't really know where I will be up to once this whole thing is done. But I just want to see like how many like books there are in the next series that I'm going to start. So, I mean, I will probably also be reading like the Chalice of the Gods and Wrath of the Triple Goddess, and that is probably like Percy Jackson number 7, so that fits. It just fits really well. And then the Hidden Oracle, I don't know how many are in the Trials of Apollo. We have 4 or 5. We have 5 books, meaning that all of those will kind of fit. So at this point, I am actually going to start the Chalice of the Gods. So I don't really know where I will be up to, but that is what I am going to choose, basically. Just to make it easier on myself, because I said I was going to finish off this series. So anytime I can put one on, fits well. This one. A book with a cover that features a mountain. Should I put that one on again? Because I have put this one on 2 other ones, and that is Bad Boy Era. And I just feel so bad when I haven't finished, just because at this point I will finish that series if I just get it. So why don't we just put that one on? Just because that one has 1 on. It has 1 on the cover, which, yes, but yeah, we are just going to put that one on, just because it makes it 10 times easier for me to just have that one on there, and hopefully I can get to it this time around. It's starting to get embarrassing, like 3 videos. Yeah, so let's go this one. A book that takes place in a single day. Okay, that can be kind of difficult. So why don't we just go with this? It's a graphic novel, Pumpkinheads, because I don't know. It at least says that it takes place in a day. I don't know. If it doesn't, well, that's gonna suck, but yeah. This one. A fighting for the same goal romance. Okay, I don't really know what that means, but sure. Okay, here's the thing. I have no idea what to search on to get this on. If someone has any books like this, I don't know if you have a list of it or if you have a book for it, leave them in the comments, because I have no clue what book I am going to pick for this. So I'm just going to put this back, because I don't even know what I'm going to search for, because it only gives me The Goal by Al Kennedy, and I know that that wouldn't be correct. So, yeah. Let's pick a new one. This one. Even page number. Okay, so, but this one does, usually all of them. 1,000 Autumns. So I am currently on book 2 of this. And yeah, they basically, both 1,000 Autumns, volume 1, volume 2 and 3, both have even page numbers. So we can go with that. And let's go with that. So I don't know how I feel about this, but basically if I read 50 pages a day, I will be able to finish probably one of these like every week until I'm done. So yeah, let's pick a new one. This one. If you can see that. Only One Bed. Okay, so let's see what we can find there. I have to say, this one is kind of interesting. So let's see if there is anything that I kind of feel like getting to that I have like put on want to read. We have something wilder. Heir of Broken Faith, apparently. Daughter of the Pirate King. The Love Wager, Carval. Delilah Green Doesn't Care. A Brush of Love. Twisted, Wrath of the Dawn. Broken Bonds, American Royals. Roommates, Wreck the Halls, Blood Heir. Make It Sweet, The Bodyguard. The Wedding Crasher, Boyfriend Material. North Wind, How to Fake It in Hollywood, Thank You for Sharing. Salty Spice, a little bit naughty. That's interesting that Salty Spice and a little bit nice is on there. Just because I had that one on my TBR. So that's definitely, like, I don't like putting things back, but yeah, you and we would have reviewed the ripple effect. Sky in the Deep, The Air, Conveniently Yours, A Proposal I Can't Refuse, Claimed by the Orc Prince, Reluctantly Yours, From the Jump. So why don't we just put Salty Spice and a little bit nice on? Just because if I don't get to this, basically what will happen is that I will need to read this. Like, I put everything on a list that I have had on my TBR, put it on a list and try to get through it. And if I don't get through it, I will kind of have to read it eventually. So I just have this long list, and this one is not on a series, which would be great, you know, not to start yet another series. So next, I don't even know if you can see this, you know, but A Witch Romance. Okay, so that's something. This is kind of not like my favorite genre, but I have started this series, so it kind of would be great to continue on with it. And that is basically the Stay a Spell series. So the next one is Don't Hex and Drive. So, you know, just so I am able to, you know, get through this series, which would be great. So why don't we go for that? So let's see. Might be actually the last one or not. Let's see. This one. A steampunk romance. So does it say 70 or 25? So let's see what we have here. Let's see. I've read quite a. I had Backpack Master on there. I have read all of her books. Do I even have anything that I want to read? Oh, there was a lot. I mean, it would be great to if I just could, you know, put it on, like, if I had it on like a TBR or not. That would have been great. Eros Element. I just need to open whatever and just like see if I feel like getting it. If I mean, that one might be like the only one that I have. Just, I mean, the bad thing would be starting a new series. So we didn't have that much to choose from. Let's just say now I am only going out of this, like, but basically I don't know how this is a steampunk, because it doesn't like really like say that in like the first one, but those two other ones says that. So I have Eros Element and Leviathan. So why don't I see if any one of these is like, if I can listen to one of them. Okay, so actually Eros Element, is actually something that is on like one of the things where I can listen to audiobooks. So let's go with that. To make it easy on myself, we are going with that. Just because I don't want to put like anything that I kind of have to read physically on here. So now I have probably like most of these I probably can listen to, which would be awesome and great. And the reason why I am kind of saying that, like, why is that great? Well, then I might actually be able to, finish off this and then maybe start like a few things more. So my goal for August is to start reading again. Physically. Like now all of these are, like almost all of them are on a audiobook, which for me is just great. Then I can, basically focus on getting through some of these while gaming, and then focus on like trying to read a little and see if I can get back into my reading mojo, like before I try to, really commit to actually reading more books. So that is my goal. So that's my TBR. It didn't end up with too bad. 9 books where a lot of them can be read or like listened to, which fits me really well. And I have to say, one thing is that it's just great whenever I can listen to something and just like game, because that is sometimes all I want to do. If I'm really tired, I kind of don't want to focus on a book. Like, yeah. I am also trying to, finish off the Thousand Autumns series. So I have so much. I could do a whole video on like what I need to do these last how many months are left, because there are not a lot of book like things left, and I have so much that I have to finish off, and it's just like it's not happening. And it kind of sucks that I am that bad. But I am kind of hoping that once I, have gotten back into reading, I can read maybe 100 pages a day, just because, a book that is 400 pages is gonna take me 4 days. Yes, but then I have read, and then I can finish like 1 or 2 books a week, which actually is not that bad. So, anything else that I need to read? Well, yes. So I have quite a lot. So basically, I have Game Changer that it's due in 4 days, meaning that it is due basically August 1st. As I'm filming this, August 1st. And then I have The Daisy Chain Flower Shop, which I have to read due in 6 days as I'm filming this. And then I have Wrath of the Tropical Goddess and Chalice of the Gods, which both of them have to get to. Let's see. Alchemist is saying that it's available soon. I don't really know what available soon actually means, because sometimes I don't feel like it makes sense on what that means. Then I have Heated Rivalry, which is available in 2 weeks. The Hidden Oracle and the Dark Prophecy and the Burning Maze should be fine. And then Gideon the Ninth, Embrace and Revol, and Tough Guy. So basically, I have quite a lot to get to here too. So I really need to get a move on. And I think the plan is to finish all of the books in what's the name? The Percy Jackson series as a whole. Finish that off. And then when I am going to start the Throne of Glass series, I think I am just going to like listen to one and then listen to another audiobook and then go to the next one, and you get it. I think that's going to be the plan, just to get through things. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else, and then I am kind of hoping that when I finish this, it will be easier to, just like do other things and just like, yeah, I have so many like books that I need to finish off, and yeah, so just like I have no idea how I am going to go through things and just like, yeah. So probably if I haven't finished all of my like series before 2027, that is going to be like my main goal for that. Like firstly, obviously finish off my normal all of my books on my shelves, just because I want to be able to read those, get finished with those, and just like mostly go over to reading Kindle books. Just because then it's like I don't need to read 200 pages a day because I read 100 pages here and 1 pages on my Kindle. I can just read 100 pages if I want to. I can read 200 pages. I can read a book. It doesn't really matter. Now I feel like I have to like divide it because I have so many books here and there. So my plan is to try. I mean, I know for sure that I won't be able to finish off all of these. But I hope that I will be able to, finish off a lot. But now I am rambling, and yeah, so I will talk to you next time for another one. Bye!